Yeah, fuck the Benz I'm driving. I let the bros drive it. If I'm tired, just watch the mileage. Linking with these vibes, we get connected like we wired. Looking at these lights inside these Benz, get me inspired. Passing niggas like they flash.
All right, bet, man. Welcome. We are tapped in with the Perfect Network. Of course, we got some special guests. We're going to go one by one. Everybody introduce themselves. What's up, Lala?
Lala, that's my name. I mean, that's it.
That's it? That's all we got for the intro?
Oh, I got to say, like, something about myself?
I mean, yeah. It's like back in high school. Like, what's your name? What do you do?
Oh, I don't ever know what to say when people ask me that because I feel like entrepreneur, but then just everything, like mostly social media and just stuff like that. But I want to get into other things like this year. That's my goal. Okay. I have like a list of stuff I'm trying to tap into.
We're going to knock them out. And we got a business lady over there. She's going to, we'll get into that in a second. But Kris, what's up, my boy? What's good?
What's up, man? Yeah. Kris D Lofton, entrepreneur, like Lala said, but actor is what I'm, mostly known for doing. That's it. That's what pay the bills for me.
That's what pay the bills. What's up? All right. What's good? What's your name? What do you do?
My name is Connor Morgan, and I own my own supplement line, Bare Root Remedy, and I'm also a sports nutritionist.
Sports nutritionist. That's hard to say.
So if y'all need to get your diet right for 2023, I got y'all.
Okay.
But, yeah.
That's it. As an actor, do they make y'all have like a nutritionist or anything like that?
No, I mean, make us, nah, but it depends on like the role and what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, yeah, it depends on the role and what you got going on. Like if you're supposed to be swole or if you're supposed to be like playing a boxer. Like I know Mike B when he did Creed. He had a trainer and he had a crazy diet. Yeah.
That's
my dog.
Oh,
that's my dog.
I just did a movie with bro. That's my G.
Nice.
Yeah, so like it depends on what you're doing, but for the most part, it's really up to you to just like, I call it respect the position.
Right.
Take
your business serious.
There's a lot of niggas
like
who would
that.
die for that, bro. You can't. You gotta relax. You gotta get over yourself and have some humility and like do some work, my nigga. Like do something. Don't come back fat as hell. It's like you ain't gotta be swole. You ain't gotta look like no bodybuilder nigga. But
not fat as
don't sometimes they want you to be.
Well, maybe that's
like
the
depending
role.
on the role. Like what if you have to be like?
Yeah. Now sometimes some people do that. Like I know, man, 50. He lost so much weight. He had people trying to clown him on the internet for one of them roles, like because he had to be a cancer patient.
When he went bald, he was bald for us too.
Lost like over 100-some pounds
That's
in real life, and a lot of actors do that. A lot of actors do that for roles.
I never knew if that was real or fake. If like they like
nah, bro, these
CGI, they with the CGI, right?
Yeah, they call it the Hollywood diet: cigarettes and coffee.
Oh my god,
that's it. Don't eat cigarettes and coffee all day. I guarantee you, you'll be skinny as hell.
Yeah, you gonna get into acting soon?
I want to, but I feel like I have to build like a portfolio or a reel. That's what I was told. I was doing acting classes probably like right before COVID hit, like consistently.
Yeah.
But to get into like an agency, they told me I needed to build a reel and just go to the classes. So I just haven't gotten back into that. Like I'm trying to just restart everything.
You got the social media platform. I feel like it'd just be easy to just jump into it.
But I do know I like have to show my personality more. Like on social media, like YouTube I do, but not on my Instagram or nothing. Yeah. And that's more where people would probably like be able to reach out to me, you know?
Yeah, so. I never knew you spoke.
Yeah, I just don't speak.
I've never heard your voice until she walked in. She came with energy. I was like,
yeah, I don't show my personality on Instagram. Yeah. Like I'm naturally, like if you know me, I talk a lot, but I'm naturally a reserved person. So on my social media, like Instagram specifically, I do not show personality. It's just become like a portfolio, like businessy.
How long have you two known each other?
I don't even know. I'm really trying to remember what we met like a few years ago.
Yeah, like a couple of years. Yeah. 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Mutual friend. Lit. Yeah. That's lit. All right. So, brother, I did want to know, what is it like working with 50 Cent?
Man, it's crazy, but you know, like the working part with him is crazy too, just because I've been a fan of him for so long, and the shows and the universe and all of that. Yeah. Like just the whole Power universe, like nigga, I was watching it, I'm like just like the rest of the world was, you know. Yeah. So to work with him is dope, but like to actually know that he like the homie now, like that's the part that's crazy.
I see him in every other picture on your page. I'm like,
like that's
lit.
Like that's lit. That should be crazy. Like sometimes like it will just be chilling, and when it be like real intimate. And it's like, cause he ain't got to do that, and he don't fool with everybody. And it's a lot of niggas on a lot of shows, but I be the one there, or I'm, you know what I'm saying. So I don't take that lightly. I be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
let me listen to what this nigga saying to me, and let me take heed. Let me not just be here to be here. Let me just like,
That's
sure.
true.
you know what I'm saying?
There's
Like,
so much you could learn from him because he's been all around the industry, music, movies,
yeah,
running his own TV shows.
Yeah. So
crazy.
it's crazy, man. It's surreal to be working with him, but it's even more crazy to call that nigga the homie. Like I call him right now, he gonna answer the phone. He ain't never finna just boop. He might not text back in 5 minutes, but he gonna hit me be like, oh yeah.
That's what's up. That's love.
Yeah,
that's
that's
love.
the dog.
So who all of you worked with, like who, as a big nutritionist?
Well, God, I've worked with a lot of athletes. There's people that I can't name. So, okay, let me rewind a little bit. What I used to do, this is how
top secret.
No, it's not top secret, but I used to work on private jets. So I met a lot of my clients and like people who I've worked with in like different ways on private jets.
Okay.
I can't name that.
Yeah,
NDAs.
No, literally, you sign NDAs, which was really
What's
cool.
up?
But a lot of them are athletes trying to get their diet right. Some of them are like, hey, I want to go vegan. But yeah, a variety of people.
Gotcha.
I know she doing well, boy. I see the Van Cleef and the Cartier gloves.
Yeah, nice.
It's layered Van Cleef. It ain't even the singular. That shit is layered, my nigga. That is
Exactly.
can tell she
very
up.
subtly layered Van Cleefs.
She pulled up in a big body too. Yeah.
I wasn't even downstairs for all that.
Yeah, you ain't even see it.
All right, I see what
Yeah,
you see.
just know she doing well. She doing well with what she
grown
doing.
woman. I'm a
Hey,
grown
y'all.
woman. That's
All right.
all. I'm a grown woman. Yeah.
Everybody ain't able. God bless the child.
You're right. I'm very blessed. I am blessed.
So with all of you guys have big platforms. All of you guys have a big audience and a very important audience. As people see that you guys have certain people, and like you said, one call away. Do people try to take advantage of that, or do people try to get in somehow? You see a lot of fakeness in that, and like, how do you manage it all?
I think for me, no, because people have no idea who I know. And I think that's the greatest gift. I move very quiet. That's how you're supposed to, or to me, that's how I like to move. So you would have no idea who I know.
Gotcha.
Whose numbers I have in my phone, you would never know.
Gotcha.
So no, I can't say that because people just don't know.
And see, for me, it's a little different because my anonymity is gone. And it's like
Yeah.
sometimes I wish it wasn't.
Right.
And then it's like a crazy perception because don't nobody really know shit. They just assume shit.
Yeah. You Gerard as soon as you walk in.
Yeah. And then niggas is just like, yeah, that's the nigga from Power. So it's just like, and it's just, they just assume. It's like, oh, so I know you must know this person or that person or you da-da-da-da. Or nigga, I know you da-da-da-da-da. It's just all of that. So for me, yeah, but I never was the dude who was like, yo, LA is fake and this and that and this and that. The third, like, to me, niggas who come to LA and say LA is fake is niggas who was lame as hell wherever they was from and they thought they could move out here, recreate themselves and be somebody they wasn't, and they got exposed. And now they running around talking about LA fake. No, nigga. You was a lame in Nebraska. You was a lame in New York.
You
was
from?
a lame in
Where you
Chicago.
from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
You was a lame in Detroit. You was a
Now,
lame in
Right.
quick.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? You was a lame, bro, and you came out here and tried to recreate and do whatever the fuck because you thought nobody would know that you was really a fucking loser. And then you came out here trying to be something else, and even niggas out here exposed you.
Throw his name out.
Nobody's name. That's everybody. That's every nigga who move out here talking about LA is fake.
Yeah.
Why is it fake, bro?
I get why people say that though, but I don't agree now that I've lived here for years. I think it just depends what crowd you're in.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to just hang with the right people and learn. Like, I learned a lot. When I moved here, I was young. Like, I'm still young, but I was younger. I didn't know anything. I was going out a lot. I was like, I had a lot of fake friends, I would say, because the influencer world is weird. And that's why now I have like a small group of friends. I don't even really have many friends with like a lot of followers. Like, that's what I learned just kind of being out here, how people work, and like everyone has intentions or like is an opportunist. Like, and I'm not knocking that, but I just, like, I'm very to myself too.
That's how it's got to be, but at the same time, you're right.
It's hard for me to like, open up to new people.
I think LA is great for opportunity. So
That's
I think
what it's for.
I
Yeah,
think that's
for sure.
I wouldn't see myself like settling here. Like the goal was never to settle in
Yeah.
LA. The goal was to come
For
to
sure
LA
not.
and run it up.
Get the gig.
Yeah.
Get the
agree.
connections, get
That's
the
it.
contacts, get the influence, and then go somewhere that's more Like, okay, we could be home here.
How long has everybody been? So you said 2 years.
2 years.
I'm going on 5 years.
I've been here 7. It'll be 8 years in July.
Okay.
Yeah. I moved out here in 2015. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, if you know what you came out here for, then I don't think it's fake, because you got to think about it. LA it's a melting pot. It's a melting pot of people who thought they were bigger than whatever it is they were at, and they had bigger dreams and aspirations in whatever field they want to do it in. So we all came here, bro. So it's like, nah, these niggas ain't fake. They just on the same shit you on. They just, some of them is just more aggressive than you, bro. Yeah, some of them just got a different way of going about it than you, and that's your business, bro. I'm going this way. I'm gonna choose not to be that thirsty. But that's your prerogative, my nigga, and I'm cool with that. And I know the game I'm playing. That shit don't bother me. Niggas is thinking it's fake, and they came out here looking for love and trying to build a family and all that dumb shit instead of coming out here to get the bag.
Right.
Do you just call that dumb?
It's not dumb, but it's,
Oh
when you move into LA for a dream and a goal,
we got to get kind of a little bit closer. I know that's too far.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you hear me that pillow?
It's easier to call it fake if you came out here with different intentions. Is all I'm saying. Like, if you came out here looking for love and friendship and shit, as opposed to somebody who really came out here literally just for work.
Yeah.
I think it's easier for somebody like that to call it fake than somebody who was literally on some, like, I came out here to get it. Like, who cares?
Yeah. I think it's relative. I think it depends, because your version of what you would call somebody fake, or you're saying of how the people who call people fake are the people who came out here for other reasons, versus Lala's reason of calling people fake versus what anyone, you know what I'm saying? There's all different reasons. Like, I think for me, I've been now in LA since 2011. By the way, I said, I'm here for 5 years and I'm out. And I just purchased a house here. I'm staying.
Right, you love it.
Yeah, let me move there. But I say that to say, being here so long, like, how I, in my head, could say, I've seen a lot of the fake stuff is, for instance, there will be people in the club, designer everything, handbags, whatever, but you're couch surfing because you'd rather spend money to look like you got something in the club to a bunch of people who don't care about you versus securing an apartment with all that designer you have on. To me, that's fake. That's what I would consider fake. And I've seen a lot of that, but I've also been here since 2011. And again, I came when I was a 21-year-old girl, graduated college, so I was in the club every weekend, you know, so I saw that and I was like, that's not the route I want to go. Yeah. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
There's definitely a lot of that. I feel like for me, the like quote unquote fake word, now I don't really feel that way, but when I did move out here, it was mostly just like social media where, like, you guys know the stereotype, like Instagram girls or just influencers. So it would be like girls act a certain way towards me, and I'm sure other people, depending on like where we're at, who we're around, who they see that I know, like when they see I have a following, it's stuff like that. So I get the why people say it, but I think it's like obviously deeper than just saying fake, for sure. But people definitely act accordingly.
Right.
So act accordingly.
Yes. Like I've met the same people in different situations and gotten completely different personalities.
Same here.
Yes.
For sure.
And I'm like,
yeah.
I see what it. For sure. But
So we were. I actually saw the post on your page earlier, the one that you reposted about dude talking about, you know, maintaining that image or trying to create an image that you can't maintain to keep up with social media, keep up with, exactly as she was saying. So like, you know, you have those people out who will spend so much money trying to keep up with what everybody is portraying, but everybody else ain't living how how it look like they living.
Yeah, I'm not that guy, bro. I don't do that. Most of the clothes and shit I wear is free. Like people think I'm spending a bag on clothes. Most of the shit I get be free.
Yeah.
Like on God, like most of the shit I get is free, bro. Or if it wasn't, it was still free. Or it was my homie own that clothing line. That's why I just like my homie own Purple jeans. Niggas be. My homie own Purple. Look, he sent me boxes of that shit. I don't buy Purple. He get mad at me when I buy it.
Right.
Like legit mad at me. Why didn't you fucking call me, bro? I'll fucking get you out of box right now. What the fuck? Give me a fucking address, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? My guy told me they saw your fucking Saks buying Purple. What the hell? Chris, pick up the phone. I'm like, all right, bro. I just want the sport. No, like so, like that's how it be. So. I don't keep up with that, bro. I don't buy bottles in the club. I'm not that guy. I don't do it because I've seen too many sides of.
What you say, actors are the new what?
I told you, no, not actors. Just I feel like men in the entertainment industry or just like athletes, rappers, whoever the fuck you are, whatever.
Yeah.
If we are the male equivalent of bad bitches. I said that on the Crew Has It podcast. We are the male equivalent of that, like, because we ain't pay for none of this shit either. Like, we go to the club, we getting in for free too. We expect to get in front of the line just like you. We want to come through the back just like you, baby. Whose section is this? It's probably this balling ass nigga section. I'm not paying for this. I probably got the money in my account. I might have it in my pocket. I low key might have more money than this nigga, because I know what I make an episode, and most of the nigga buying these bottles, I know you ain't got more money than me.
Right.
And yet I'm shit, how much?
You the bad bitch.
I'm like, I said, Jesus. I watch him pay it too. Like, oh, look at you. Yeah. A large, nigga, please.
Oh my God.
A
You
large.
crazy? I don't care. I can have that shit in pocket, bro. I'm just not him. I'm not. I've never been that dude. Like I said, I used to work in clubs. I've been like the nigga who worked for the owner. I've been like the security guard, nigga. I've been a bartender. I've been the nigga at the club getting paid to host it. Right. So I seen too many layers of it. I'm not giving you all that money for that bottle, bro. Like I expect you to give me money just because I'm here. Right. Like honestly, that's
you
really
build
how I'm
yourself
coming.
up to that level, and
I ain't on that.
Yeah,
bro.
you can only build yourself to that level by being exclusive. So you can't be out at every club. Every
you just told me that. You just said I don't see you nowhere.
Exactly. I don't see you nowhere, and that's a good thing. Those are the type of people I like to be around. Because if I catch you now, I feel I got somebody exclusive in my corner. You know.
Yeah,
So as far as what you were talking about, well, everybody got their success at like a different time, a different, whatever angle it took for you to get to that point. How do you guys see? I actually at church. So we were talking about at church. I'll be going to church. At church we were talking about how it's important to not give up hope because you're in fear of what the outcome is going to be, right? So as far as in relationships, a lot of people have been hurt in the past or whatever. They see so much breakups and whatever in the media, so it's like I doubt that there is any love out there for me, or I doubt there's any opportunity in your case. It's like maybe you got turned away from so many opportunities. Now you're in doubt that there's an opportunity for you. How do you stay hopeful for whatever is to come in the future? Anybody? God, okay.
For sure. Yeah, God. I think relationships, situations, careers, whatever, I think like my conversations with God, like I know that he hasn't forgot about me. He hasn't given up on me. Like I know there's so much more. So regardless of whether I break up with someone in a month or like, I know it's like, okay, well, it didn't work out to the next, you know what I mean? And same with, say I decide tomorrow, I don't want to run my company anymore and I want to do something else. Like I know God's plan. He has it all mapped out. I just have to listen to him and follow him. So for me, that's how I don't give up hope. Like that's the only way I make it. So
cool. Yeah. All right.
For me, I mean, I'm like somewhat religious, but for me, it's more personal. Like I would say with experiences, I have been discouraged in the past, like many, many times. And now I've just been through enough, like at a young age, I feel like I just know every time I've been through a bad situation and wanted to give up, like things got better. So that's how I just stay hopeful, honestly, just by experience, like talking to people.
Like you done made it this far.
Yeah, like every time something I thought like I was at the worst point, things got so much better. So I just am like learning.
That's another thing they said. Those things are stepping stools for us. Yes. So most of the time when you're going through something that's so traumatic to you, it's preparing you for your next level.
Yeah. Now when something happens, I'm like, it's gonna be way better. That's why I'm going through this. Like I believe stuff happens for a reason. Right. And then I'm like, if this didn't happen, I would have still been in my same mode. So I'm glad I just am getting it out the way.
For sure.
Yeah.
For me, like she said, kind of personal. Yeah, my fault. Kind of personal. I just felt like I just always looked at it. It was a matter of when, not if, and I firmly believe that forever. Like I never worried about the if. Yes. Like a lot of people was like, man, if I make it, if this works out. Yeah. I never thought if, bro. Like no matter what, even when I was sleeping on niggas' couches and floors and walking around the streets and shit, I never wondered if. It was just like, all right, I know it's gonna happen, but when? Yeah. It was just a win. Yeah. But the power of 5 kept me going too. Like knowing that you are the average of the 5 people closest to, that you closest to, and then the 5 people I was closest to just started getting on. I'm like, damn, nigga, you on what show? Damn, like wait a minute, you on What you just got syndicated? You on NBC, Chicago PD? Jesus Christ, these are my homies. Like, nigga, wait, you on Power? God damn. I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, you Jake from State Farm? Jesus Christ. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, how much money do you niggas make? And I'm just like, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, so this must mean, nigga, I'm next. Like, it's gotta be like, so I ain't hate. I just used to be like,
and that's important too. Is
want all my niggas to win.
Love.
Not enough people do that. Manifestation is real. Like, who you surround yourself with, how you think.
That's it,
like,
bro.
But you don't get that. What you said is like, you don't get the people who was really supporting things that you do.
Yeah, nah, because you got to, bro. Because think about it, like, bro, even on some worst case scenario shit, say I don't make it. Right? Let's just say I don't, right? The more niggas I put on or the more niggas I root for and stay solid for, nigga, I'm going to be straight forever.
Yeah. They're going to look out just
I'm
because
going
you
to be
in
straight
that
for, nigga, I'm going to be Memphis Bleak, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Memphis Bleak is good. Even what Jay say, even if I die, he in my will somewhere. Man, I'm cool. Just because you've been real and kept it solid and let other niggas get on. And you're going to always have something to fall on. Even Jay said it in that, too. If every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall because everybody be each other's crutches. Like, on God. Like, my homies is rich. I don't care, bro. I never sleep outside. Ever.
I always got a straight spot to go to. Right?
Not no more. Like, I had to do it before, but now, I don't give a shit if I lose all my money tomorrow, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool, bro. Because I've been good to too many niggas.
Yeah.
And that's, and you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I don't even need bread. Bread is a luxury.
Yeah.
That's just a tool that you need. Money is only a tool that you need when you've exhausted all other expenses and nobody else will give it to you for everything else that you have. You got nothing else to barter with and niggas ain't going. So now you be like, I bet. Here's money now. But generally, it's relationships.
Now, outside of relationships, like I think for me personally, it was I knew I deserved better than a lot of the people that I had in my corner. Like a lot of the people that I loved and stuff like that, I knew that I deserved better. But it took me understanding that I needed to become a better version of myself to really start to have those people that I needed in my life gravitate towards me. So do you go through that, was there a point for you where you kind of realized that same thing? Like, I'm doing decent or maybe you just weren't in the space that you wanted to be at all. But, when was that moment where you were like, I need to become a better version of myself so that I can attract better?
Oh, for me, it was like my senior year of high school. I was like applying, before that, but I was like applying to colleges and I didn't really want to go, but I just did. I was going to go to like fashion school and I got into FIT and stuff. But then I don't know what happened. I just took a quick trip to LA and I was like, I just don't want to go that route. But luckily, I had a supportive, mom. She was never pushing me to, you have to go to school and you have to do this. Things just worked out because I moved out here originally to model. And so once I got signed with, a big agency, that was, my stepping stool. Then I met people. Then I started doing my own thing. And, I wasn't with the agency anymore. But basically, I just didn't like my situation. I knew in high school and when I was graduating, I just wasn't happy. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I've always made my own money. I've never had, parents that just give me my, high school I had, 3 jobs, even after. Yeah, so I just knew, I was like, I just got to keep being independent and going. I don't know what I really want to do, but I don't want to be here. I didn't want to live with my mom. We were arguing every day. And, so it was kind of just that, but.
And about you? I saw you thinking about it for a second.
That's a great question.
She be so far.
I need to feel
let me get ready to.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta.
You feel like you were always pretty just on a straight path?
Let's not say that. What? I'm not gonna say that. Actually, yeah, we can say that. I feel like my nickname growing up was TGD, the good daughter. I have 3 sisters. No, I'm serious. It really was. My dad nicknamed me TGD, the good daughter. I was the one, my sister she was the black sheep, my older sister. So I saw her make all her mistakes, and I was like, I want to be nothing like her. And love her to death. That's my girl now.
That's what the older siblings are for.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And thank
you
Taylor,
make all the mistakes, so I don't have to.
I appreciate you for that.
Right.
But I wanted to be nothing like everything that I saw her do and how she hurt my parents. And so I just did the exact opposite. And I feel like there's never been a time in my life where I'm like, I need to be, of course I push myself always to get to the next level, but I've never been like, I need to be better to attract better. I feel like I've always had really a great group of friends. I've had, I can't think of a moment where that has pertained to me, is my point in that.
Gotcha.
So that's my answer.
That's
my answer.
I feel you. For me, I think it definitely happened during my 7 years living out here. My moment happened. I remember like this when I still lived in the hood, still living in South Central because I lived there for like almost 3 years. Lived on 85th and Figueroa. So I was there, and I remember this before I had like furniture and shit. Like, because I was first sleeping on my homie's couch, well, really on this floor in his room. I was sleeping on the floor in his room. Then they was like, yo, nigga, we moving. And you can stay with us. You can have your own room, but now you're going to have to pay rent because we all finna move. You're going to have to pay rent if you want to come, but you ain't got to go back to Chicago if you want to. Ooh, I'm like, I bet I'm gone. So we in South Central. I ain't got nothing, no bed, no nothing. I'm just in a room like a jail cell, door closed, got a little pallet on the floor, my cell phone charger connected to the wall, and I'm just waking up every day, taking the bus from South Central all the way to Woodland Hills because I was working at 24-Hour Fitness in Woodland Hills.
Wow.
I was working there, so I used to ride the bus like 2 hours and 45 minutes and transfer from the orange line to the red line to the silver line.
It wasn't no closer to 24?
Because now what happened was when we was living in, when I was sleeping in the apartment on the floor, we lived in Reseda, and I was applying for jobs the whole time, but I wasn't getting one. Like the week we moved to South Central, that's when they called and said, Kris, we would love to offer you the job. I'm like, son of a bitch, and now I can't turn down no money because I got to pay rent. So like at first I wasn't paying no rent, so now I'm like, nah, I just got to get it. So I just niggas just hopped on the bus and just did that shit, and I was doing that 3-4 months, still sleeping on the floor. I'm like, bro, I got to hit a lick, do something, get a bed. I'm like, I'm gonna work here until I get a bed. When I get a bed, I'm gonna quit. Then I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna get a TV. I'm gonna sell this little weed, get a TV, and I'm gonna whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm gonna scam this and do the whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm finna whoop. I'm finna play
get
it
up
right.
somehow,
bro. I had that moment when I remember, bro. I had to wake up because I had to be there at like 6 in the morning. I was waking up like 3:52, bro. And I ain't no crying ass nigga, bro. I just started bawling. I was like, nigga, what are you doing? Because I was the man in Chicago and I gave that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? You're sleeping on the floor in the middle of the hood, about to walk your dumb ass to this bus stop that's 1 mile away to go to 24-Hour Fitness. You making fucking $10.75, nigga. You was in this movie. You did this. What are you doing? And I was like, bro. And I broke down, bro. And that was for me. And I was like, bro, nah. Stop making excuses. Get over yourself. Humble yourself. This is what you needed, nigga. Go your punk ass to that job, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because you fucking up. Like, don't blame everybody else. That's your shit, bro. Like, what's the difference between you and these niggas on TV? Well, for one, they wake up every morning, Kris, and go to the gym. You wake up every morning, you roll a backwood. That's your prerogative. But these niggas is waking up, going to the gym. These niggas got acting coaches. You've been getting by on talent alone. I don't go no acting class. I get an audition. If I got an audition on Friday, I won't even read the script till I'm in the Uber on my way to the audition. I read it then I memorize it. I got photographic memory. I'm like, nigga, what'll happen if you actually sit down a week and a half early? And know that shit like the back of your hand. And because you've been out here 2 years, you ain't booked nothing. What'll happen if you switch everything and actually try and stop blaming everybody else? And then that's the moment. That was the moment for me, bro. That's when I hit that switch and I was like, you know what? Nigga, I'm going to actually read this script 6 days before I need to do it instead of the night before or on the way to it. I took it to a whole new level. And then the shit just started working for me. I had that better version of yourself, like you said. For me, that's when it clicked for me because I was like, nigga, bro, I was pitiful. I was doing that and mixing waffle batter at a hotel by LAX. I used to work the continental breakfast, nigga, at a hotel by LAX. I was doing all type of shit out here in LA. And like I said, I gave up kind of being the man in Chicago, that big fish, small pond. And I was like, nigga, I'm finna go to LA and be a nobody? No way. That shit wasn't it for me. Broke me down. I'm damn, what am I doing, boy?
Well, I'm proud of you, brother.
I'm damn.
We're proud of everybody.
Takes like accountability.
Me three.
Like,
what am I?
That's dope. That's dope.
So now that we are out of everybody business, now I'm playing. So if we go back, right, to previous relationships. So a big thing with me is like, I used to be asking like, damn, maybe the grass is greener on the other side, And I think being with a manipulative person, they'll try to convince you that the grass isn't greener anywhere else.
Oh my God, I have so much experience with that. But yes.
So gonna get to my question, and then we're gonna get to it. She was ready
to go first.
She gonna be first. Go ahead.
I'm just over here.
Camera one, let's get it ready. So basically, my question is, when do you know that that you're going through too much, and that the grass possibly may be greener on the other side? Maybe I need to just go ahead and throw in the towel and actually see what's better out there. See what other opportunities are out there for me.
I don't even know, because I just recently kind of learned my worth. I'm gonna be honest, but for a while, like I've only been in 2 relationships, but the last one was just very, very manipulative. And yeah, every time we'd get into it, or like I don't want to break up, he would tell me that like no one's gonna be with you, no one else is gonna be with you, like you're not gonna go far. Like it was a lot of that, and I did doubt myself, but I think it just took. To be honest, it really, for me, just took so many bad things for me to be like, yeah, like, it's not going to get better. So, I don't know.
You feel like, there's a thing called trauma bond. Everybody knows what that is?
Kind of.
Yeah, trauma bond. Yeah. You want to explain it to my brother right here? He said he doesn't know what it is.
You don't know what it is?
Yeah, can you explain
a trauma
bond?
It's where you, bond over trauma, right?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
straight
it's
to
where
it.
you bond over trauma. Yeah.
So, okay, a little more in depth. So basically it's, when somebody realizes that you'll put up with damn near anything for them, especially with us men, like we'll do damn near anything for a woman that we truly love. Mm-hmm. So some women who are manipulative, they'll take advantage of that, knowing that you won't go anywhere else because you're so traumatically bonded to us. So say, people who go back to somebody who's cheated on them, that's like, okay, that hurt them so bad, and then they still went back. That's a trauma bond. They got even more attached. Yes. Weirdly enough, they got even more attached to the person that broke them. So even dealing with a woman or dealing with a man who previously has been like traumatized by a past partner, it's kind of hard for your next partner to deal with, because now it's like, dang, you're still like traumatically attached to your last situation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, 100%. Like when I tried to move on, I'm just like, it's just not the same, because you get so comfortable with the person, and comfortability is like the main thing for me in a relationship. If I can't be myself and like feel safe around you, like nothing else matters. So that's like why I kept going back, honestly. But
But you're doing better.
Yeah, I think I'm doing better. No, I'm doing better. Wow. I think I'm in a phase where I'm like, I'm not obsessing over it anymore. I'm just living my life. And now it's kind of roles are reversed. Like, they're trying to press like us being together. And I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. Like, if it naturally works out and I feel like you change, then it'll just happen. But I'm not forcing it. I don't want to say like we're back good. I'm just living my life. But
living your life.
And I need to like put myself first, because when I'm in a relationship, I'm distracted. Like my life is that person, and that is so unhealthy. Right. I don't get nothing done. Like, so yeah, it's for the best. But
so as far as friends with benefits, do y'all think friends with benefits ever ends well?
I personally haven't really had that situation. Like,
it's
honestly,
always been relationships.
Yeah, I've never
That's
really
good.
had a friend with benefits. I don't know if I could do that. I feel like I would eventually start to like them. Like, it's just one of those situations. It just has to be that. Like, I haven't personally experienced it though, so I don't know.
How important do you guys think it is to have a partner who like cares about what you do and is actually putting effort in, helping you towards, the goals that you have in your, in your own desires?
I mean, I think it's important to have somebody support it and not be like, hey, you can't do that shit. But, like, I don't need that. But at the same time, I don't necessarily need you to help me. Like, I got this on my own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need that extra, you got it sport shit. I don't need that. Like, that's a bonus, but I don't need that, because I'm going to try to do it regardless. But I do need you to respect it and protect it. That's what I need, because my shit is very much so image-based. And it's very much so, what have you done lately, or what bullshit are you into lately? So that's what I stress more than anything. You got to protect this shit. As long as you respect my job and you protect it, I ain't got nothing. That's cool. You ain't got to watch every fucking episode of the show. You ain't got to fucking put it on your Instagram.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's enough people reposting my show. You ain't got to do that, and I don't feel away if you don't. But I need you to respect my shit and protect it, and don't have me out here on fucking shade room. Don't have me out here on fucking all of this stupid shit, because I'm not, like you said, you don't see me out nowhere, right?
Don't see him out.
I want to keep it that way, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. That's why I tell her, you will not turn my life into an episode of Love and Hip Hop. It will not happen. I will not allow it.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen, bro. I'm not coming like that. I'm from Chicago, bro. It ain't none of that. Yeah.
Period.
It ain't rocking like that.
Yeah. What's your sign?
A Cancer.
Interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Interesting.
I mean, I could kind of see that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Cancer. Like I care a lot. Yeah. Like people say, what, cancers are sensitive. This is my thing.
But
like,
y'all have a hard exterior.
Yeah.
But
So that's what it is.
Really emotional.
Yeah. Like so. But see, I think my emotional is a different. Like it's not the I'm gonna cry in my car emotional. It's the oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bitch,
you
watch
take
this.
Things
it's like,
personal.
no. Don't worry about it. Okay, bitch, watch this.
That's
my
literally
emotional.
a cancer.
That's
I've
me.
had so many experiences.
That's every
with
cancer
cancers.
that I know.
That's me. It's
Yeah,
like, no, don't even
just
trip.
like that.
Watch this, man.
Yeah, we know.
So is that for all of you guys? You guys prefer to keep your love life private, your partner private?
No, I ain't on that. Like, I ain't hiding my woman or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't about keeping it private or nothing like that. It's just about, I don't expect you. I want you to be my biggest cheerleader, but I'm not entitled enough to believe that you have to post my, all my episodes on tonight at 9:00. Okay. You do or you do. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I would like you to. That's cool to
Yeah.
show that you
That's
give
cool.
a fuck.
That's cool.
Like, but to me, it's not no deciding factor. It's not
Mm-hmm.
over because of that. Like, I don't think you don't give a fuck because of that, as long as you're there in other ways. That's all I'm saying. And I ain't finna hide you. I'm gonna post pictures. I'm not the nigga who finna blast you all over my page, though. Because I'm not the
throw it
dude.
in there.
Yeah, because I'm not the dude who deletes shit when I'm mad. Like, and that shit like that gets me in trouble in my current relationship, because I'm the nigga like, boy, I probably got like 6 relationships in my camera roll right now. And it's not because I give a fuck.
I don't like deleting shit either.
It's
but
not because I give a fuck. No, I genuinely don't give a fuck.
God.
I'm not no deleting ass nigga. I don't unfollow people.
Wow.
I don't block people. I don't unfollow you. We could have been together for 2 years. That's still my Facebook friend, still my Instagram friend.
Okay,
I just don't.
I don't know.
I just don't. I
She's
don't
like,
call
I don't
her.
know.
That is different for guys.
I don't
and girls,
call her. I don't
though.
text her. I'm not trying to be with her. I ain't fucking her. But I ain't never. Oh, I'm sorry. I never went and hit unfollow, block. Like, I'm not a bitch. To me, I'm a grown man. That's shit bitches do to me. Like, I'm a grown man. I don't care enough.
Right.
I don't care enough to do that. So it's like, I don't know. That's woman shit to me.
Would you make your man unfollow all of his past relationships?
Absolutely. Are you crazy?
It's so different for men and women.
Better unfollow the minute you ask me to be your girl.
I agree.
Okay, here's the only thing. You can follow her on Facebook. Facebook
is
like
real.
Facebook
That's
is
real. That's like real.
No. Who goes on Facebook anymore? You use Facebook?
Well, yeah, because like I got
a lot of people go on Facebook.
I got country ass friends, like in family, like my people from Mississippi.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I use Facebook for college. I log on to Facebook once every 3 months. So go ahead. You could keep her on Facebook.
I don't even have
But
a
you
Facebook.
cannot follow your ex on Instagram. Like, that is an absolute
Like, I don't follow like my last ex, but I follow like exes that I've had in my lifetime. Like, not like the previous serious ex, but like exes that I really don't give a shit about.
Okay.
Like, if they was to walk in this room naked right now, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Like, it'd be like that. It'd be like that type of ex. It's not the type of ex be like, damn, what's up? It's the type of ex I'd be like, oh my God, would you like a towel?
That's a conversation. Yeah. But the last ex, that's
no,
out.
not the last.
That's out.
The
That's
serious relationship ex, nah. Now that's the
go.
unfollow, not blocked, but she's unfollowed. If she sees my page, I don't know, because my shit not private.
Got it.
So, but I'm not looking for her shit, and we don't follow each other. Not the previous one, but nah. And I'm not requiring a woman to unfollow or do none of that
Well,
shit.
yeah, see, that's personal because the experiences I've had, the men will not, they don't want that. I don't want that either, but it's like, nah, they trip on me too for that. So I think it just depends on your personal relationship.
It does depend.
And
because I've had some dudes that are like, why are you following? Yeah, they be going through your followers.
Yeah, like that was not a thing for me. It was an argument anytime. Like, oh, you're still following this person. Like, always a problem. But I mean, I didn't like that either. I just don't think that was as big of a deal to me. I think it just depends on your relationship, how secure you are, and if the person gives you a reason to not trust that. Like, if you've cheated on me multiple times, no, you shouldn't be following your exes because I don't trust you. Like, if you haven't given me a reason to, then it's kind of like, okay, like, I know you're not on nothing.
Is it okay for, how do you feel about your man getting another girl's number or sharing social media?
No.
So is that
that's
is that a form of cheating?
Yes, that's all cheating.
What, getting her number? Or
getting her number or social media?
Unless it's for business and it's like very obvious.
Yeah, unless it's for business. If it's for business, okay, get your money.
Because you wouldn't want me to do that. So no, why would you do it?
I don't feel I feel like getting an Instagram, it could start. It could be like step one of cheating, but it ain't cheating.
Okay, well, anything that's
it's like
leading into
slope.
it is
it's a slippery
like
slope,
cheating.
though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's a very slippery slope. And I'm being like, I'm not the lone nigga, but I'm the one. I feel like in this little sandwich right here, I got to defend myself a little bit and defend all brothers
Not
on this
the sandwich.
So it's just
crying.
like, I don't think that the getting the Instagram all the time is cheating because like, yeah, you know, a woman gonna say, well, what was the point of getting her Instagram if it ain't business?
Getting the Instagram. I was talking about I thought we were talking about the number.
But he said either number or Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So Instagram is cool, but numbers not?
Yeah.
No, same thing to me. I don't care because there's no point in you getting it.
Like, yeah, what are you getting her Instagram for? Right.
I don't care if you're trying to be polite. No, I'm not polite to men when I'm in a relationship. So you say no, I have a girlfriend or
Instagram the new business card. But see, and my rebuttal to that would be, I would tell my girl, she would be like, yeah, no, I have a girlfriend. I'll be like, look, cool, I get it. But what you're not gonna do, and this would be my rebuttal. What you're not gonna do is you're not gonna turn me into the nigga who is in the real world amongst real civilians, and you have me out here saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't be here. My girlfriend wouldn't like that. And y'all think I'm going to walk away. You're not going to turn me into that guy.
Yeah.
So either you're going to have to like.
When I started doing, I would get them on my business page. So I actually unfollowed like all women, like anybody I wasn't talking to on a consistent basis or anything like that. I completely unfollowed everybody. So it actually made it better too because it looked better when you follow like under people. So I would put them all on my business page. So now it's like I'm only getting them for business, not getting a DM from the perfect network and shit. So it's not like I'm hitting you on some craziness.
See, I ain't gonna even get into all that because like I feel like with the career path that I chose, the better I get at it or the more I succeed at it, the worse that type of shit's gonna get. So you either kind of gotta understand what this is. Yeah. Like I can't even play like that. Like I'm gonna not ever follow people because no, it's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
You need them connections.
And it ain't even necessarily about that. Like and that's why I try to be as honest and blunt as I can about it. I feel like there's no way I can sit here with a straight face. I'd be lying to you if I said I will never follow another bitch on my Instagram. I don't give a fuck if I'm married. I could be married to Halle Berry. I would probably follow another woman on Instagram, and that's just what it is.
I mean,
now, whether or not I'm doing it to fuck her or doing it just because, that's the only like independent variable.
That's
the thing. Only thing subject for change.
I think it's just subjective. Like
it is very
just
subjective.
Depends because every man is different. You do it for different reasons. But I do feel like if you're in the industry, that's kind of just inevitable. Like that's part of it. Making connections or just not being super rude or like
exactly because a lot of people be like, follow me back right now. You gonna follow me? You gonna follow me for real?
Yeah. It's just an experience
shit like that.
So like personal.
I got at least 1,000 people that I follow back just not to be.
Not to be asshole.
Yeah, because they right in front of me while I do it. I just took a picture with them. I'm gonna tag you. You gonna follow me. You ain't gonna forget. You ain't gonna do it right now.
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck. All right, lady, boo. And then I told you I'm not the dude who goes back. So now it's like, bro, I'm following like damn near 3,000 people just for the sake of ending this conversation right now, so I can walk away. Like whether or not it's a woman and she trying to fuck me, I'm oblivious to it because I don't give a shit. So a lot of it is like that too. But sometimes, all of them, I ain't no perfect nigga. Sometimes I am following her because I want to fuck. Yeah. And that's what we have to live with in life. And sometimes you following that nigga because he want to fuck or you want to fuck too. The point is, goddamn it, be respectful. That's all we can ask for. We live in LA. Right. Niggas have all this access. Women have more access than ever. Be respectful. At least act like you scared of them.
Yeah, it's just how you do it.
Just
you have
act
to
like you scared of them.
Tasteful about it. But personally, like I said, it depends because I'm not following any guy that I want to fuck. I'm not following any guy that
women. Yeah, that's like, one thing. Let me. We're gonna give y'all a little tip. If you are ever trying to figure out who a woman is talking to, dating, whatever. We don't follow them.
We don't trust me. I know, but still be liking all their pictures.
Them. No, you're not gonna see my name under my man's. Like
I do not like photos. I don't do like. I don't follow any guy that I want to talk to. I don't follow a guy I'm currently dating. No, I just don't. I feel like that's just too personal. And then you have to do the weird like. Something happens, block, unfollow. I would just rather not connect on social media.
Nah, y'all don't do that shit because y'all don't want to see his name under all these bitches' pictures when you go.
I'm gonna see it anyways.
Because you don't want to see their name gonna be the first one. Whoever you talking to, your nigga. That's you know how many times that shit I got me in trouble. Kris D Lofton, liked by Kris D Lofton and 88,000 others. Bitch, out of all 88,000 people,
it had to show your name.
You gotta put my name first on my bitch algorithm. That's what you do.
No, personally, no. I'm still checking. I have a page I follow you on. I just said in my real page, I'm not following you. So I'ma still know. I'ma still bring it up.
I'ma still bring it up.
Yeah.
Funny.
No,
and
we're not following dudes that we're dating.
Definitely not on my real page. And I don't want people even speculating. Like any guy that I follow on my real page currently is completely platonic. Like it's either like most of them are either gay or it's something business related or just someone I'm genuinely cool with. Like never tried to talk to me. Like I don't follow any guy otherwise. So I'll even tell a guy like I've rare times been approached where I'm like somewhat interested and I'll just be like, yeah, like I don't want to do the Instagram thing. Like they'll be like, yo, like follow. And I'm like, no. Because if I see an interest, I'm not even trying to do that personally.
So then if an interest like gains out of nowhere, you just unfollow them?
That's never happened to me. Girls know. Women know. Like you know. I mean, I don't know. It's just like an intuition thing. But
I got a worst case scenario question for the ladies, right? Mm-hmm. One of the subscribers wanted to know. Mm-hmm. So, if you are out walking with your man, right, and a group of men come up and disrespect you, you know, say one of them smacks your ass and all of them start laughing and stuff, what do you expect your man to do?
Beat their ass?
The whole group.
I mean, I don't want to say too much on here, but something's gonna be done. Something has to be done. Yes. Okay. Is
that your answer too?
But maybe that's just the kind of guys I deal with.
I don't know about like beating their ass, but absolutely.
Well,
like if I'm with my man and you see this is my man, like, and I'm disrespected in front of him, I would expect him to handle it. How he does that is in his way, whether that's getting physical, whether that's a talk, whether that's, yo, what are you, like, you know what I mean? But for sure, like, because if not, then I'm going to, and then that's the problem.
Exactly. So, out of all my friends, like
that's the problem.
Yeah, that's an issue for me daily. Like that's why I don't go out because I get into it with men.
Rewind. So, I meant if I no.
Chris, you want to talk some face? Chris, talk some shit, Chris.
Listen, you're not gonna give me that. When I said I'm gonna have to, I meant if I have to stand up for myself and my man is not going to stand up for me, that's a problem. I didn't mean I'm gonna get physical with some men.
Of course not. I didn't
but
take
it's
it
like
for that.
I shouldn't have to stand up for myself in front of being disrespected in front of my man. That's what I meant.
Chris, talk that talk.
Because his face.
I'm just saying, man. Of course, naturally, you gonna want to whoop these niggas' asses, but I'm just saying, man, it's a tough job being a nigga, ain't it? Jesus Christ, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of goddamn pressure. Jesus Christ, I'm supposed to just not just telling my bitch this shit. Now, Jesus Christ, I'm supposed.
Oh my God.
Nah, but in real life, though, bro, in real life, like that's yes, of course, I'm supposed to. Immediately, like, bro, what you on? We bout that. I'm from Chicago too. It's cool. And if it's too many of them, if I got it on me, it's cool. We gonna do whatever. All of that, cool. Yeah. But the point of that is, goddamn it, why? Because, like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And that's the bottom line of it. I'm about all of that. But the point is, why though, bro? Like, and why is it like the standard, and why, you know how many niggas right now are either dead or in jail, and literally, I bet you 75% of the men in jail right now, it stems from a woman. Either somebody talking to their woman, fucking their woman, disrespecting their woman, or because their woman was disrespecting them and talking to them crazy. It stems from a woman. All the niggas in jail is because of a goddamn woman, bro. And I'm just not trying to add to that statistic.
What are you doing then? If you're with your girl,
I'm gonna have to try to whip their ass. But the point is, it's just like there's so many things that puts just pressure on a man that women don't even think about. It's little things. It's like on top of the fact that y'all expect us to pay for every goddamn thing, We supposed
gotta die for y'all.
We don't even have the luxury of being afraid like a normal human being in normal, fearful situations.
Yeah, I didn't say whoop their ass. I said you could talk to them.
But what I'm saying is, as a man, if you with your nigga, as a man, if this motherfucker caught on fire right now, he's supposed to help. He ain't supposed to just take off running like his natural instinct. He's supposed to make sure you're okay first. Yeah. Even on the goddamn airplane, they say put your mask on first before you help others.
Yeah.
But a woman... Motherfuckers start shooting in here right now. I'm supposed to go like this over you and run with you hand in hand, knowing damn well I could take off right there. Like, I could be good.
You are hilarious.
I could do one of these right now and be gone. Good safety. You gonna get me shot. Fucking around with you with these goddamn heels on. I told you not to wear them. I told you not to wear no goddamn heels to a concert. And now you in here with these heels on. And now I'm doing this and shit, running away from bullets, and we shot. Because I got to be the goddamn hero.
If you don't want to be the dominant one, then no, don't do none of that. But I want a dominant man.
Then you better lead.
But that's
Are you going to lead or not?
That's still just like,
are you really a man who leads? Yes or no?
Of course, and I lead well, but I'm just saying it still don't change the facts. And the facts are it's a little one-sided and it's slightly unfair.
You know what?
That's depending on your preference.
It's just a little.
You made a lot of good points.
It's a little one-sided. Not saying that we don't do it because there's a lot of one-sided things that y'all have to do.
Okay, well, I agree, but I also disagree because it's one-sided, but there's a lot of one-sided things for women too. Yeah. Like y'all expect women to act a certain way because we're women, or don't do certain things because you're a female. So I expect the same for a man.
That's a fact.
There's just some things y'all have to do, some things we have to do.
Like cook for a nigga every now and again. Ours is like
all we got to take your livelihood.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on your personal relationship.
Take a bullet for my man.
Me too, 100%. If that's my man, but like. I have friends that prefer to be dominant in relationships.
Sounds good.
For anybody I love.
Hold on, which camera am I looking at? That shit was ridiculous.
Right? But that's just how I am.
For anybody I love, I'm taking a bullet for it. That's what it is.
I'll take a bullet for my woman. I don't expect her to take one for me.
Okay, well,
that's ridiculous.
I mean, you don't have to expect that, but
that's ridiculous.
Someone I love, I'm gonna, like that's gonna be a situation if it came down to it. But that has to really be like my man, not just someone I'm dating or whatever. But I think I have friends too that prefer to be dominant in their relationships, and so maybe things are different.
Oh no, women.
I like to be submissive, so if I can't be submissive around you, then you're not
for a fact.
Me. Like,
that's a fact.
You have
too.
women who want to be dominant.
Yes.
Or are you talking about men?
No, I have friends. That are more dominant.
Work?
They go after men that
they can run.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of women do that.
And I have this debate with my friends that I'm referring to all the time because I'm like so opposite. It's interesting to see their perspective on things. But yeah, it just really.
So what do they get? Like, what is their point of that?
That's just their personality. Like. They just have a strong personality where they prefer to just run shit. And like the men that they go after, or not go after, but their type of man is usually like not dominant, I don't want to say feminine, but just,
Interesting.
So that's different.
Question, again, a little spin off of that last question. So what do you guys as women feel like your role needs to be in that situation?
In which situation?
Situation of some men disrespecting you, a group of men disrespecting you while you're with your man. Do you think you have a role in it, or is it just my nigga needs to take care of this?
If I'm with my man and another man or a group, whatever the case, if anyone disrespects me, yes, I think you should definitely handle it. It depends like what the extent is.
But
what do you think
your
role is?
So if there's my role, I'm gonna chill for a minute and then. If I don't feel like it's being taken care of, I speak up. I get into it with men all the time. That's why I don't like going out because I'm the friend that I get into it with men, and my friends are always like,
"Shot,
get your ass whooped,
shot, robbed, beat up."
Yeah. Hopefully, I won't.
We alone
have to
walking out of Kent Steak, waiting on the car at valet. Three niggas I don't even know what they look like waiting on me. God damn it.
Hopefully, my man just takes care of me, so I don't have to even do nothing.
And she done turned up on him because she know
because
you
the nigga called you a bitch in the club.
Because she know you got her back.
Because the nigga who ain't got more money than me called you a bitch in the club. Now I gotta die, and he gonna take my green like a chain. God damn it. and I ain't got my gun on me.
It's crazy.
But I've never like been in a relationship where a guy has done that in front of my man. Like they might not see me with if they don't see me with the guy and they think but as no one's ever done that.
Ain't nobody ever played with
me. If they're doing that, I feel like you're not giving the energy you're supposed to give. Because why they feel like they could come up to me.
Niggas will try that shit behind your back all day, and niggas have done that, but ain't nobody like been bold enough to do that shit in front of me.
Exactly.
Like they'll do it behind me. They'll see me walk in, but they gonna wait until I'm at the bathroom, nigga. They gonna be like, wait a minute, ain't that okay? Her nigga went to the bathroom. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
That's your nigga. Oh, okay, yeah. And then see she don't go, and then they gone. But then that'd be cool. But nah, ain't no nigga just like. Ain't did. I don't think I like she said. I don't think I give off that energy. Like everybody used to talk about people trying you out here. Like you know they gonna try you, bro. They gonna try you to be gay and da da da. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody ever played with me like that.
You gotta give. I mean,
you gotta
I
give
feel like you gotta give that. Like people have to feel like they can
like,
try you in order to even.
I feel ain't nobody play with me like that as far as my lady or that type of shit. So I feel you on that.
That's why I don't even try to be nice to men I don't know. Like, I'm not going to be rude or disrespectful, but I just keep it very, like, robotic because I just had an experience. Something happened to my friend recently where she just gave a random guy her number, was a little too nice, didn't even have an interest. She's just not a mean person. And he tried the fuck out of her, like, called her, like, oh, how much? Like, and I'm like, that is why it sucks to be a female, but like sometimes you can't be too nice to people. Yeah. Because it, you know, not everyone can appreciate that.
So what I was trying to get out of you guys, out of the women in that situation.
What was our role?
So your role, I feel like the only role that a woman should have in that is to de-escalate the situation as far as like, try to make your man feel more masculine in it by saying like, oh, nah, come on, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. I think that should be a woman's only role, not just sit back and expect him to just defend and take the ass beating or whatever the case is. Yeah, he's gonna, as a man, we're gonna come up and we're gonna step in front and we're gonna, press the issue. But I feel like as a woman, you should at least be like, let's de-escalate. Try to pull your man back. It's not worth it.
I'm a help, but you should leave.
No, I did not say help. I mean, that's how you get the nigga ass.
She's supposed to be the one to tell me like, babe, they're gonna sue you.
Some shit like that.
Babe, somebody's probably recording. She need to be the one saying, babe, somebody's probably recording. Let's go. Let's go.
Because you people over there. She the one who's gonna be like, yeah, my man will beat your ass. Now
next thing you know.
This video is on Shade Room.
Now you in the shit.
Now I'm on Shade Room for whooping somebody's ass in Delilah parking lot.
Nah. I feel like now as a woman,
Drake's birthday party.
Now as a woman, if you at least just try to pull the nigga back, and cool. If a nigga still go, he beat their ass, whatever the case is, then cool. I think you did your job as a woman. But I think women need to understand. Yes, it's hard being a man. We got a lot of shit that we got to think of. Me personally, this is another thing too. As a man, I don't know who made this rule of walking on the inside of the street while you with your woman. Yeah, I think that's the dumbest shit. Cause I think, let me explain why, and it's gonna make sense to y'all. So whatever old school dudes watching this and they like, get this nigga. No, I think it's more likely that a bum pops out from the side out of some alley or some shit and like stabs your ass or tries to grab you or some shit than it is a car coming off of the street hitting you and not hitting me that's directly next to you. So I feel like I could say if I'm on the side of the alley, I could save you from that. If a car come off the street, we both getting hit. I just think it makes more sense to be on that side. So I don't walk on the street side of a woman. I think it's more likely that a nigga's gonna come from the side of us.
Oh, see, I'm still an old nigga, so I'll still walk on the street side.
I think it just
but what is it? But why? But why?
And then also,
tell me why though. Tell me why though.
Back in the days too, like even as far as like robberies and shit like that, niggas used to actually like pull up in a car, jump out and get you.
Right.
That it stems from that. Like a lot of niggas wasn't like niggas really just your average civilians walking around the street finna stick you up.
Right.
It was like niggas pull up, hop out, give me your shit, get back in the car, drive away. So it stems from that and drunk driving and all that type of dumb shit. And like stray animals and shit usually come from it. Like that's usually what it stems from. And I'm a country nigga. I'm a country nigga and I'm old.
I've always lived downtown, so it's always bums coming from the side. Yeah. Last year, niggas tried to rob me leaving the club. Where did he come from? He came from a fucking alley. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he came from the alley side. Ain't no nigga coming from like I'ma see his ass.
Not now,
we can, if a nigga's coming from across the street. Now it's okay, cool, let's go. Like, we both looking at this dude. If he just popping out from the alley when the niggas pulled up behind me with a strap, say, run your shit, this nigga came from the side in the alley.
Yeah. No, I feel you. In 2023, that shit probably make more sense.
Yeah.
What you saying?
I mean, at a standard, I feel like yeah, traditionally that's how it should be. But it depends. If you're somewhere where the other side is worse, then yeah, get on the other side. It just depends.
All right.
Yeah.
That was my viewpoint on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right, bet. So that was good. So lastly, I just want everybody to actually, I want to hear everybody's goals. Like, you know, coming up, we just got into this new year. You know, what you got planned? You know, you said you was getting into some business. You were getting into some acting. We got a lot of, actually, that's good that everybody knows this because we got a lot of, because of this man over here. You know, some pretty important people that's about to tap into this one. So let them know you ready.
Yeah. For me personally, I just want to tap into like different things. Like this is just an example of one thing. But I want to get my real estate license, but not to be an agent necessarily. I'm just trying to get into that whole like field. And I don't know. I just feel like I want to learn something new and I need more experience with that. That's one thing. I do want to get into acting, but and just have more of a structure, like just learn different things. I know that's very broad, but I'm trying to figure it out along the way. I have just like a few ideas because I don't have like a structure. So, and sometimes it makes me lazy. And the way I make money is just, you know, up to me how much I'm trying to do. Like, I don't have like a payday or, so yeah, I just want to do more.
Smooth. Well, as Kris said, the Power Five. So, you know, we're gonna make sure we got some good people. I pass some people from my network into your network. You know, make sure you're on the right path with that. Kris, what you got going? You about to leave, right?
Yeah, I probably won't leave to.
Come on, Mr. Back.
Oh yeah, my feet spinal, nigga. Nah, but nah. Yeah, I don't go back probably to the end of April. End of April, we go back probably another 6-7 months filming. But some of my goals this year is yeah, like she said, man, just to do more, bro. I want to direct something this year. I don't know if it'll end up being our show or maybe next season if I don't die, I'll direct. But I've been on. You know, my character crazy, so y'all nigga got to worry about dying and shit. Yeah, I got to worry about dying on the show I'm on. So
yeah, he extra.
So we'll see if I don't die or something. Then we'll see. I'm gonna try to direct something. And my production company, I got some things that I've been talking to with a bunch of people, some scripts I done wrote, because I write and shit too. So I write my own movies and shows. So I want to get one of those sold, maybe give me like an overall deal at one of these studios and networks or something like that.
If you need an actress, you got
stay out the way, bro. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's what I'm on.
Look, man,
continue to stay.
If you
need
an actor, you know, I might slide in there. You know, I might slide in there. Yeah,
I got y'all, bro.
I'm a man of many talents, man. Give me the role. I got you. Don't pop it off. What's up?
For me, my goals this year are actually more personal. I feel like my whole life I've been okay, I did this goal career-wise. I did this. And as I get older, I have things now at this age that I'm ready for. So, yeah, they're more personal. But I want to travel more and then, of course, keep growing my company, Beirut, get into Whole Foods and Erewhon.
That's a great goal.
Yeah, and see what other wellness ventures present themselves. But I told myself I am going to focus more on my personal goals than my career goals because I've hit so many. I don't want to get to an age where I'm like, wait, I didn't do X, Y, Z. So that's
as a nutritionist, this is another question I had. Have you gotten into like the CBD industry?
You know what? I haven't, and it's crazy. The reason why I think I haven't is because I don't like CBD myself. Gotcha. I don't like how it makes me feel, so why would I dive into something that I'm not even passionate about myself?
Gotcha.
But it is great for a lot of people. Instead of
and what products have you had CBD? Because I'm just now finding out. So one of my closest people is like the queen of CBD products. So she, I don't know if you've heard of Sabrina Peterson. Yeah. So the Glam University on Instagram. Let you.
Wait, I think I did something with them.
There we go. Look at the magic.
If this is who I think I did like a speaking thing with them. I don't know. It might be the wrong people.
You probably did because she had one. She had one a few months ago. If you did,
it might be. But
anyway, so she controls the the female CBD industry. So I didn't know that you can make CBD like anything. She has, CBD anything. Seasoning, tea.
Wow. I was just gonna say tea.
I have her CBD bubble bath.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know there was CBD linen. I don't even know what CBD means anymore at this point because I'm like, am I on a CBD couch? I don't know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she took over that industry. I think that'll be somebody I can connect you with.
Yeah, that's incredible. The bubble bath stuff. So I've actually done CBD bath bombs. I like go super hard in the gym. So when your muscles are achy, like even after a long day of like shooting all day and stuff, you take baths. Some men don't take baths.
I mean, I do only when I feel like shit. If when I've been doing my own stunts and shit.
Yeah. So those I recommend CBD to a lot of athletes because you can do topical CBD. It's like a fine line with what is accepted in certain sports and stuff. So, but stuff like the baths and all that you can take. But for me, I tried, it was like a paste. And I'm like, this gave me a headache. I had like reverse negative effects. I didn't like it. Yeah. So I personally don't like to ingest it. But in terms of lotions, bath bombs, oh my God, CBD is, love it.
So, we'll get that connection together.
Sure,
I'm all about everybody helping everybody win, man. This is the perfect network. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I came out here to LA to do. And that's what I'm doing. I appreciate everybody for coming on to the show. I appreciate the love all you guys shared. It's a perfect network. Again, I'm gonna drop everybody's Instagrams below. Make sure y'all check every one of them out. Y'all got some special lives they live, man. We out here.